Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Nikki and today's video is going to be my candle day haul, so it's a little bit late, but I did get the majority of them online, so I had to wait for them to come in. They are here now and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. And just a heads up, I will be doing a body care day haul coming soon. I definitely got a lot less on body care day just because I already had most of the things that were available and that I wanted, but I did get some backups and I got a couple of the brand new scents. So that will be coming as soon as those get shipped to me. But let's go ahead and jump into all of these candles. So I'm going to start with my favorite. This is Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla. So I did grab this one in stores. This was one of the only ones that I did get in store because I ended up placing my online order Thursday night through the app, which was like the early access period. And then I did run into one store on Friday, but there was nothing there that wasn't available online. So I'd already ordered everything they had. And then I went Saturday near the end of the day and I did find Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla, which that's what I was there for. I was hunting for this specific candle because I was so excited for it. I also really wanted the blueberry marshmallow bar, but I still have not found that one. But this candle, you guys, this candle is amazing. I love it. I got 6 of them. I got 2 on candle day. I went home, I burned it, and I was like, oh my gosh, the performance is just as good as I hoped. So then when they just had their 2 for 2 sale over this weekend, I ordered 4 more. But the notes on this are salted pistachios, toasted vanilla almonds, and that's all it says. It just says salted pistachios and toasted vanilla almonds. And you guys, this candle. It's so good. It's so good cold. The moment I smelled it in the store, I was like, this is amazing. And then I took it home and I lit it and it filled my entire room. I lit it in our bedroom and oh my gosh, I was in heaven. It is so beautiful. It smells a lot like pistachio cream puff, the hand soap that they had out last year. It is the perfect mixture of salty. You get these really delicious, salty, crunchy pistachios mixed with this almost like cinnamon spice, very, very light. I don't smell a lot of anything spicy, but there is almost this background of sort of those Christmas cinnamon spice, like almonds or nuts that you get at like the mall or like a candy store. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The creaminess from the vanilla. I love an almond note. I absolutely love an almond note and I love a pistachio note. You put it all together, you give it a little bit of vanilla sweetness, and this candle, it's one of my favorite that they've put out in a long time. And it's got the thick wicks that when you burn it, it does burn really fast. It does soot quite a bit and they get those huge mushroom tops. Like the wicks themselves get huge and you have to keep trimming them. But those candles, for me, they always seem to have the best throw. It's so good. I highly recommend this candle. If you have not gotten it yet, it's still on their website, pick it up. So worth it. This is a really good candle. All right, so I only bought a couple of the new mashups collection. So it's these that they take 2 of their existing scents and they just put them together and create a little mashup. So this is cinnamon spice vanilla and hot cocoa and cream. I love both of those scents on their own. The notes on this are decadent milk chocolate, ground cinnamon, and vanilla bean. And this is interesting. I actually really, really like it. To me, when you mix that hot cocoa and cream with the cinnamon spice vanilla, it almost reminds me of like a chocolate cake. Like chocolate cake with some cinnamon sugar notes. Instead of smelling like the actual hot cocoa powder. I know it's the same scent, but yeah, when you mix it with the cinnamon spice vanilla, you get this cakey, cupcakey sort of scent. It's actually really nice, and this is great for gourmand lovers. I really do feel like this smells like a chocolate cupcake with some cinnamon sugar added to it. It's a really good blend of the 2 scents. I am glad I picked this one up. I feel like this could be a regular scent, and I would probably buy it again. I also grabbed sugared lemonade and blueberry sugar. Now, I've never had the blueberry sugar before, but I did pick it up. It is in this haul, but I do love their sugared lemonade, and I feel like blueberries and lemon go so well together, so this just sounded really good, and it is pretty. I like the tie-dye. I like the wax color. The notes are sweet blueberries, fresh lemon juice, and sugar crystals. It's really, really heavy on the sugared lemonade, at least on cold. The first thing I get is just a hit of that delicious sweet lemonade. But then after that, you do get the blueberry at the tail end there. And it almost smells like a candied blueberry just added into sugared lemonade. And I'm interested to see what this smells like burning because sometimes their blueberry scents, when they are lit, they really come to life. So definitely interested in this one, but I will be burning this closer to the summertime. I do feel like lemonade just always feels like a summer scent. But again, this is a really great blend of two pre-existing scents that I kind of knew I would like because I already like sugared lemonade a lot and I love their blueberry scents. So picked up that one. The next ones on here are new to me, but they are not new. I did grab Wine Cellar. So this is a returning one from the vault that hasn't been out in years, but it is a favorite. It's a fan favorite, and there were a lot of people requesting for this to come back, so I was definitely interested. The notes are mulled apples, fresh fig, and cedarwood. This has a very sort of damp, woody scent to it that I see why it's named Wine Cellar, because it does remind you of almost being in a basement where there's lots of old wood. Almost like what patchouli smells like when you get that like damp, earthy sort of note. That is in this for sure. I actually really like it. It almost reminds me of like an old library or something like that because of those woody notes that come through from the cedarwood. And then you do get some sweetness from the apples and from the spices. And it does remind me of something else, but I'm not sure what it is. This could be a perfume, like a designer perfume or like a unisex perfume fragrance. It could be for men or women. If I can put my finger on what this reminds me of, man, what is that? Chapstick. I was not expecting that, but there's something in here that reminds me of a chapstick flavor that I used to have when I was a kid, but don't let that put you off because it doesn't smell like fake or waxy or artificial, anything like that. It smells really nice, but yeah, I was not expecting that. I really thought this was going to smell more like red wine, like grapes and alcohol, those kind of notes, but it's not. It's more of a woody, perfumey, earthy sort of scent with some apple and some spices to add sweetness. Really interesting. I'm excited to see what this one's like when it's lit as well. Another new one to me is Unicorn Sprinkles. This one has come out for Candle Day a few times, and the first time it came out, it was like a treasure hunt. Everybody wanted unicorn sprinkles. It was a big deal. I mean, you can see why. It's very cutesy. It's super sweet and sugary, and you can see especially like a younger market would really, really love this candle. The notes are fluffy cotton candy, rainbow candy drops, and sugared lemon. It is a very, very sugary, sweet candy scent. It reminds me a lot of Enchanted Candy Potion that just came out for Halloween. Or there was one that came out for Christmas or for Easter last year that smelled like jelly beans. Tutti Frutti Candy, that's what it was called. It reminds me of that as well. Just like a super sugary, sweet candy with like a little bit of a lemon tart scent. So I just wanted to try it out to see what all the hype was about. Those aren't usually my favorite kind of candles, but I do like them. I burn through them. I enjoy them. So I wanted to try this one out, definitely. Another similar one that's kind of along the same vein as that is Pink Fairy Gumdrop. I've also never gotten this one before, mainly just because at the time this comes out, this always comes out around Christmas time, and there are so many Christmas scents that I love, and this is just not one that I usually lean towards. I go for all of the Christmas tree scents and the very classic spicy Christmas scents and then the baked good scents, and I always kind of overlook Pink Fairy Gumdrop, but I really wanted to try it out this year. The notes are sparkling sugared berries, pink cotton candy, and a sprinkle of fairy dust. And this one is even sweeter than Unicorn Sprinkles. It doesn't have that tartness from the lemon note. This smells like pixie sticks. It smells like powdery, super sweet, sugary candy. I can see why it's called Pink Fairy Gumdrop. It really does smell like super sugary, sweet candy. This would be great for like a teenager or preteen, like in a girl's room. It's super, super sugary sweet, so I like it. I don't know if this will become one that I get year after year, but I definitely wanted to try it out. Okay, another new to me candle, like I said, is Blueberry Sugar. So I've never had their Blueberry Sugar candle before. The notes are sweet blueberries, brown sugar, and graham cracker crust. I don't get a lot of brown sugar or graham cracker crust. I just get candied blueberry, and that's about it. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this one or not. We're gonna see when it's burning. I said earlier that I really like their blueberry scents. I really like some of their blueberry scents. Their blueberry scents can be a bit hit or miss with me. I love them in general when they have a good bakery note in there as well. So blueberry pie is one of my favorite candles of all time. It's so good. I also really like berry waffle cone, although that's not specifically blueberry. It does have berries in it. It just doesn't say kind of what kind of berries. But then iced blueberry biscotti is just okay for me. Sometimes it gets a little bit too sour and it gets a little bit waxy and just it starts to smell gross at the end of it. So that one's kind of hit or miss for me. And then, yeah, this one I'm just not sure yet. This is the least bakery of all of their blueberry scents that I've ever smelled. It definitely smells like hard candy, like blueberry candy. So I'll have to burn it and see. But this one, along with the last two that I just talked about, Pink Fairy Gumdrop and Unicorn Sprinkles, are definitely very much sugary candy scents. They are not bakery sweets. They are sugar. All right, and then my last two new to me scents are going to kick off a little spree of the body care candles that I got. So I got 3 body care candles. The first one I got is 1,000 Wishes. I've actually never had this in candle form. The packaging is so pretty and I do enjoy this scent, and since I've never had it in candle form, I wanted to see what it's like. The notes are sparkling champagne, crystal peonies, and almond creme. Almond creme. It smells just like the body care. Just a beautiful, perfumey, very quintessential Bath & Body Works type of scent. You probably know what 1,000 Wishes smells like if you're a Bath & Body Works fan. If you don't, go smell it. It's an absolute classic for a reason. It's kind of just, you can't really outdo it as far as your typical perfumey body mist. It's a very girly, very feminine, very bright. It's great for sort of, in the body care, it's great for like a holiday party or anything like that, just because it smells very festive and fun, but it's not going to choke anyone out. It's not overly heavy or anything like that. And this smells the same way. This would be great to light during, again, like a party or something like that, or just to set the tone for a more luxe sort of event if you want the home to smell a little bit more perfumey and less like baked goods or over-the-top Christmassy, like a Christmas tree or something like that. So I am glad I picked that one up. It's not normally available. They just brought it back for Candle Day, so I was excited. I also grabbed Dream Bright because I absolutely love this scent in the body care, and I figured I would grab it in the candle while it is still available, because when they put out scents in their signature line, they usually don't keep the candle around. It comes out when the scent first comes out and then that's it. So I wanted to grab it. The notes are Sapphire Berries, Night Blooming Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. I've said it before, but this is a Mon Paris dupe in my opinion. Although the candle I think smells a little bit different. It is definitely sweeter, I think, in the candle and in the shower gel and the hand soap. So in the soaps and in the candle, these really sweet berry notes come out even more. And it smells less like that kind of patchouli, earthy sort of note that comes out in the fragrance mist and in the body cream. It's definitely more rounded than Mon Paris for sure. It has a creamier vanilla note and then more sugar. Mon Paris is a little bit heavier on that earthy patchouli sort of note, and it has some other things in there as well. But yes, this is definitely a vanilla berry scent, sort of a vanilla fruity floral that has a little bit of earthiness to it. It is really, really nice. And just like I said about 1,000 Wishes, this will be great to set kind of a more luxe atmosphere ambiance within your home. So love that. And then the last body care scent that I got was In the Stars. I actually have had the In the Stars candle before. When In the Stars first came out in body care, I love In the Stars. It's one of my favorite scents they've ever done. The notes in the Stars are Bergamot Champagne, Night Blooming Water Lily, and Pink Salted Amber. That is definitely different than what they put on the body care, but it smells exactly the same. In the Stars is kind of hard to explain what it smells like, but if you know what Baccarat Rouge or Ariana Grande's Cloud smells like, it's that sort of scent, that mixture of kind of a ambery, fruity, like citrus with a woodsy, I would say it's like an ambery, woodsy fragrance with a little bit of tartness from the citrus notes, and then you get some sweetness in there too. And I'm not sure what exactly the sweetness comes from. I don't remember if it has any like berry notes or anything like that. It definitely has some florals in there. I think the body care says starflower because I always thought that's where In the Stars came from. But it is a really complex, expensive smelling fragrance. It could go for men or women, but I absolutely love wearing it. It is perfect year round. I actually prefer to wear it in the spring and summer because there's something refreshing about it to me, but you could totally wear it in the winter. It's not a very warm scent to me. It's a little on the cooler, fresher side. It's just so good. I really love In the Stars, and I've always loved it in candle form too. So I picked that one up because it's not usually available and it was for Candle Day. All right, and then 5 more, and these are all ones that I've had before, but I hadn't gotten them so far this year, so I wanted to pick them up. The first is Winter White Woods. This is a tried and true, beautiful scent for me. I love to burn it in January because it's a really, really great winter scent, but it doesn't smell super Christmassy or anything like that, so it works really well for right after Christmas. The notes are glistening icicles, dried cedarwood bark, and spiced sandalwood. It's just a really, really beautiful woodsy scent. It smells like a forest in the winter time. There's something in it that kind of has that cool, fresh air kind of feeling to it, and then you get those different tree scents, the different woodiness from the cedarwood. I love cedarwood, by the way. That's one of my favorite notes in perfumes and in candles. It's got cedarwood, it's got sandalwood. It just smells so good. Yeah, this is a really, really good one. There's almost something in it that smells a tiny bit smoky too, but it's really light. It's not a heavy, smoky scent by any means. It doesn't smell like fireside, or there's like one that I think is like balsam and firewood or something like that. It doesn't smell like that. It's not heavy, heavy on the smoke, so it's not going to choke you out if you don't like that scent, but it has a little hint of it that just adds this little bit of warmth to it, so I actually really like that. Then I grabbed Spiced Gingerbread. I meant to get this earlier in the season and burn it throughout December, but I'm definitely going to start burning it now. I actually really love this one for Christmas time. It smells exactly kind of how you would expect. The notes are vanilla icing, cinnamon sugar, and fresh ground nutmeg. And it's just a really good, super sweet, spicy, Christmassy gourmand scent. It doesn't actually have gingerbread in the notes, if you notice. It's more just vanilla and spices. And I would say that's true. It doesn't smell like ginger. It smells like cinnamon and nutmeg. Definitely very Christmassy in my opinion. I've always actually felt that this smells a little bit more like cinnamon rolls than it does like gingerbread. But it doesn't have that cream cheese frosting, like definite cinnamon roll base that's in pumpkin cinnamon bun. It's not that cinnamon roll-ish. But yes, if you are looking for something that smells a little bit like a cinnamon roll, that's like a good cinnamon gourmand with frosting in it, this is actually really good for that. All right, next I got Banana Bundt Cake. I love this candle. I've had so many Banana Bundt Cake candles throughout my time with Bath & Body Works. I really like this candle. It smells so good. And this packaging is from a while back. There was a line that came out that had this. It had pink petal tea cake. It had angel food cake. And it had key lime pie, which I never got, and I wish I did because people say that candle's really good. But Banana Bundt Cake, the notes are sweet banana, toasted walnut, and fresh cinnamon. And y'all, this smells like a delicious banana nut muffin or banana nut bread. I really, really love this scent. I feel like the mixture of the banana and those gourmand spicy notes is just perfect. Their bananas can smell a little bit artificial, but to me, this one doesn't. This one truly smells like banana baked goods, and it's so good. You guys, my entire leg has fallen asleep from sitting crisscross applesauce, so I'm gonna get through these last 2 candles really quick. The first one is Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. This one's just a really, really great neutral sweet scent. The notes are a comforting vanilla fragrance that evokes the sweetness of homemade marshmallow with natural essential oils. So that's not really notes, that's a description, but that's what it says under fragrance notes. I almost feel like this candle was made for a different country, but maybe not. Just because the packaging is a little bit different, like the sticker on the bottom. Yeah, very, very sweet vanilla with some fluffy marshmallow, like marshmallow cream. It smells a lot like vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, which has this really decadent, rich vanilla to it. It doesn't have the biggest throw, but if you burn it in a smaller room, like I always burn this in our bedroom, and it sets the most cozy, sweet, beautiful ambiance, and I just love it. yeah, to me, for a sweet lover, you just can't go wrong with something like that. It smells really good. And then the last one is another good one for gourmand lovers. This is Red Velvet Cupcake. I love this packaging line, by the way. I haven't talked about it, but I bought several from this line. It's pretty. The notes are lush red cake, cream cheese frosting, and sweet vanilla. Red Velvet Cupcake. I started on a good note, and I'm ending with a good note. Pistachio and toasted vanilla is so good. Red Velvet Cupcake. It's the cream cheese note. It just is mouth-watering. And the cupcake itself, that delicious red velvet, mouth-watering, moist cake, you get that scent in here. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm going to have to order myself a red velvet cake. There is a place near me where you can just get these like miniature Bundt cakes. You just order them and have them sent to your house. I got free Uber Eats for 3 months, you guys. Not... The food isn't free, but the delivery is free because I placed an order and it was like an hour late. And then they sent me an email and they were like, let's make this right. We're sorry your order was late. Let's make this right. And they gave me 3 months free delivery, which is amazing. And I appreciate the customer service. And I definitely took them up on that offer, but also like, it's kind of dangerous because it's like I can just order cakes all the time with free shipping, but I'm totally off topic now. This smells like an actual authentic red velvet cake, and now I'm gonna go order one. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I will definitely get that body care haul out as soon as I can, and I've got hauls from other places coming as well. I've got a hand soap haul from BBW. I've got a Victoria's Secret haul. I have a perfume haul, and then I really want to get out, I need my empties video to come out. I've got a ton of empties. And I really want to do best of 2022, so those will probably come out next week as we, not next week, the week after Christmas as we anticipate the new year coming up. I will definitely be doing a video on the best candles, in my opinion, of 2022 and the best body care as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.